Hey, everybody, welcome back to Trivia League Unlimited. We're playing a few matches. We want to make sure everyone that signed up for the league gets a match. And I think, Bill, correct me if I'm wrong, this might solve that problem totally. I think this is the last player that has not played that needs to play.
I believe that is correct. And boy, did we save the absolute best for last.
Who we got today, Bill?
We have Kaiser, who we have seen, versus good friend Amaru Moses. We all know what he has done. These are two lovely people. One of them loves to insult me and just make fun of my movie tastes and just about general well-being, and the other one's Amaru. So yeah.
Let's bring in Amaru first and see.
Let's do that. Good stuff.
And his manager this evening, Mr. Javi Madden. Guys, how you feeling?
Feeling great. Feeling really, really happy to be here. I do want to kick off by saying, fuck Kaiser. He gave Rush Hour like half a star, so fuck that guy.
Yeah. Speaking of that, you did, since this is Trivia League Unlimited, we let you tailor your strengths however you want. You picked post-1995 Chris Tucker comedies. Very narrow strength, but I imagine it's something you enjoy immensely.
I am. Look, when Mike told me that my team partner had to come manage me today, I was like, look, it's all good. He was like, make sure you have fun. I was like, dude, I get to answer questions about Chris Tucker. I've already won.
All right. Javi, anything to add before we drop you backstage briefly?
Yeah, I don't play this game well, but I will be helping Amaru in whatever way I can. If there's an animated question that I can challenge, I will. If there's other things that I can challenge, I will. No, but in all seriousness, Kaiser's a great player, but I think Amaru is great too. So we're gonna be okay.
Well, let's speak to the man who has infamy in this community, Mr. Kaiser Wang, Cody Newberry. Cody's shaking his head. Cody, I'll let you talk first. You have something to say.
Javi's over here talking about challenging stuff. For one, he's talking to the two greatest people with a challenge in our pocket. Like, calm down. We will be the ones to challenge tonight and most likely win it because we'll find something to challenge. Second,
Please
Javi,
Please don't.
We'll do our best. But if I do win it, we get it back, right? Okay, anyways, the thing is about Javi, you have to know normal movies to be able to challenge. Like, if they're in fandom, sure, you can challenge them at some point. But the rest of them, he has no clue. He doesn't know, like, who Steven Spielberg is. He doesn't know who, Oliver Stone. He has no clue. So at this point, we have an advantage. I like Rue a lot, but holy shit, you pick Chris Tucker, and, buddy, we got to come to grips. He's not funny. That's a problem. Like, there's moments for me, but he ain't funny. So on
the opposite end of that spectrum, Kaiser, you chose acting Oscars as your strength, but if we know you love, you want to say a little bit about that? You should surprise us.
I mean, acting Oscars is great because I don't have to watch movies for it. So, yes. And number two, Rue, I like you. Your taste is what it is. Chris Tucker can go fuck himself.
Oh my goodness! With that being said, I think
bold strategy to.
I might be the less intense person.
That you don't want to watch movies in a movie trivia league.
Drop Cody backstage. I'm going to bring Amaru back, who's keeping his composure very well. With that being said, we're going to jump right into round one. Round one works like this: you guys drafted a bunch of categories plus your strengths. You're going to get 8 questions throughout those categories. In a semi-rapid fire format, I'll ask a question. 10 seconds will pass. Bill will ask a question. We'll go back and forth until we've asked 8 questions. If you happen to get all 8 of those questions right, we do have a 9th question for you. You do get 3 repeats and a challenge throughout the course of this contest. Repeats in round 1 work like this. If you want some extra time at the end of the time, you could use one. We'll give you 20 extra seconds. You can ask me to repeat a question, and I'll be happy to do so. Any questions before we get started?
Yes. I still have all the 8 answers on my board, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
List all 8 on your board. So number your board 1 through 8.
All of them at the end.
Yeah, and then we'll turn your boards around one at a time and check your answers.
Right. John, I never asked this, but could I read question 1?
You may.
All right, great. If we're all ready, your first question comes to the category of fantasy, and it is such in Krull. What is Krull? I fucking love this movie. It's a dog shit, but I love it.
It's a great question.
I saw my eyes lit up like it's Christmas.
Your second question comes in action adventure. What's the only movie in the Dirty Harry franchise directed by Clint Eastwood?
Now he's a person that sucks.
He's getting decrepit, so I guess he's paying for it.
He's a boomer. He's a total boomer. It's totally fine. Whatever. In your first question, the strength categories of post 1995 Chris Tucker comedies, what U.S. city serves as the setting for the majority of Rush Hour? I love this movie. Saw it twice in the theaters.
See if Kaiser knows the most basic thing about that movie.
That he hates it, unfortunately, but I don't know.
Your fourth question comes in the category of geek. Who plays the titular character in Spawn?
Not a good movie.
It had a lot. With all the hype the comics had a lot to live up to. Guys,
Piss warm take on that, but not a good movie. So it's a damn shame. Your next question will come in animation. In what animated movie will you find the characters Mr. Agnes, Nicodemus, and Mrs. Brisby?
can't say much about that.
No, I have no jokes. They're not only material people, so I'm sorry.
Your sixth question comes in the category of history/biopics. The first war scenes in Patton detail his involvement in World War II with missions on what continent?
Pretty limited pool of guesses on that one.
1 in 7.
Is there 5 or 7? I hear some weird shit. The internet's a bizarre place. So I don't know
It
anymore.
depends what school system you came up in. Yeah.
Fair enough. Your seventh question comes in the other strength of acting Oscars. Who won Best Actress for films released in 2015? Eight years ago. Fuck. That was
Your
2
final
years
question
ago.
comes in the category of recent releases. Idris Elba voices which character in Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
This movie's ridiculous, but I did enjoy it. So.
All right. Your chance to use a repeat will expire in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pen down. We'll look at Amaru's answers first. If you flip your board around, sir, and we'll go through them one at a time. What do you got there?
All right, I said number 1, A Weapon, Magnum Force, L.A., Michael Jai White, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Europe, Kate Blanchett, and Knuckles.
And Kaiser.
I said Sword, Southern Impact, Los Angeles, Michael Jai White, The Secret of Name, Africa, 3000, and Nasty, Pazuzu.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bill. I got after round 1, I have Kaiser ahead 6-3, and I'll go over the answers.
I thought I had 6-4.
Oh, 6-5. 6-5. Krull is the planet they're on. Krull is a planet. The only Dirty Harry film Clint Eastwood directed is Sudden Impact. Rush Hour takes place in Los Angeles. Spawn is Michael Jai White. Those characters are from The Secret of Nim. The missions are in the continent of Africa. Brie Larson won the Oscar in 2015, and Idris Elba does voice Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
3 for me.
Kaiser, you got
3.
5, I believe. Because I believe you did not get 1.
He didn't get 1 and 8.
8. So you got the
Yes,
rest
I
of
got 6.
So he got
Yes,
6. So
he
it's
did get
6-3.
6-3.
All right.
That's what I thought. See, I second guessed
Okay.
it. 6-3 is correct. That being said, we're going to move on to round number 2. Round number 2 is our wheel round. You guys drafted an entire wheel, your strengths plus 6 other categories. We don't know what categories are on there, but I'm going to go over it again just for giggles. Pull that up. So your categories today are the strengths of post-1995 Chris Tucker comedies and acting Oscars, as well as fantasy, action adventure, geek, animation, history biopics, and recent releases. That being said, we'll bring Cody in. And Kaiser, would you like to spin first or defer?
Defer.
I mean, yeah, different, sure.
We are deferring. Okay, then we'll bring a hobby. And Amaru, here is your first spin. Lands on animation. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
I need some points a little bit. And
Yeah.
I like the wheel. If I get screwed, I get screwed. Fine. But I think I want to spin this again.
Yeah, spin again, please.
All right, we're spinning it again. Your second spin, which you must keep. Lands on Spinner's Choice.
All right.
Yes.
Here's the question. Do you want to go with a strength level thing that Kaiser doesn't want or something that you could almost 100% 10 for 10?
I would rather get geek and leave Chris Tucker for him.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay. So, Bill, do you want to read those geek questions? Do you want me to read those geek questions?
I'm a fucking dork. Why not? All right.
All right.
Real, if you're ready for your questions in the category of geek.
Yes, sir.
All right. Your first question. Which Star Wars movie features characters getting in trouble for a parking violation?
The Last Jedi.
That's correct for 2 points. Your next question. Who plays Lois Lane in 2006's Superman Returns?
Kate Bosworth.
That's correct for 2 more points. Your next question. What character in Avengers Endgame discovers their father's real first name for the first time?
Natasha.
That's
That's
Black Widow.
Yep. 2 points. All right. Your penultimate question. How many people have directed only one Star Trek movie? We will give you a little extra time for that. We'll need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. Ezra's first repeat. How many people have directed only one Star Trek movie? We'll need an answer in 5, 4, 3,
5.
2. That is correct for 2 points. The directors being Weiss, Shatner, Carson, Baird, and Lynn. And your final question.
Okay, Justin Lin.
Yep. And your final question. What is the name of the new breed of vampires in Blade 2?
Reapers.
That is correct for 2 points and a clean sweep of the geek category, taking the score up to 13 with Kaiser at 6 and ready to go for his spin.
All right. Cody back.
That was
in.
the weirdest situation. I was excited, and then I realized I'm not managing Rue, so screw you.
All right.
Look, yeah. Oh, wait. No.
Kaiser
No.
and Cody, here is your first spin.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Hey!
it lands on opponent's choice. So I will drop Cody back and I'll bring Hadi back.
Oh well.
What do you guys
Hey.
want to do?
So here's the deal. Just quick question. It's not many movies. He doesn't like watching movies, but I don't care. I just want to see him answer them. And if he sweeps them, good for him.
Yeah, and you get steals if you get them. So there you
I
go.
do. Post 1995 Chris Tucker comedies, please.
And so it shall be. Kaiser, are you ready for your questions in post 1995 Chris Tucker comedies?
Read my face, but yes.
All right. Your first question. Who has a cameo as a high fashion salesperson in Rush Hour 2?
Can you define what is a high fashion salesperson? That's anyways, multiple choice.
Your multiple choice answer is A, Vince Vaughn, B, Matthew Perry, C, Jeremy Piven, or D, French Stewart.
Jeremy Piven. Jeremy Piven.
That is correct for a point.
Lil Kim.
Your second question. What do Villard's men use to initially slow down the prison transport bus in Money Talks?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice answers A, a rolling barricade, B, a spike strip, C, a pit maneuver, or D, a drone strike.
I'm just gonna say A.
A is incorrect. Your choices again, Amaru. Is it A, a rolling barricade, B, a spike strip, C, a pit maneuver, or D, a drone strike?
Spike strip.
That is correct for 1 point still. Your third question. Who composed the score to Silver Linings Playbook?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Alan Silvestri, B, James Horner, C, Danny Elfman, or D, Howard Shore?
Howard Shaw.
That is incorrect. Choices again. A, Alan Silvestri, B, James Horner, C, Danny Elfman, or D, Howard Shore.
I did not look this up, so this one I don't know. Hopefully I can guess it. What did it sound like? Let's go Alan Silvestri.
That is also incorrect. We're looking for C, Danny Elfman.
Oh, and I said him first, you idiot. All right.
All right. Guys, your fourth question. In Friday, what color is Worm's lowrider?
He wants what? Sorry.
What color is his car?
What color is his car?
I don't care. So multiple choice.
Is it A, purple, B, yellow, C, blue, or D, orange?
Well, Worm sounds like a stupid guy, and Orange is a stupid car color. So let's go with orange.
Orange is correct for a point.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
You gotta love that logic.
Oh, God.
And your fifth question. After the assassination attempt, Han is sent to which university's hospital to recuperate in Rush Hour 3?
You just say Rush Hour 3, aka garbage. Multiple choice.
Is it
That one
A,
is garbage.
UCLA, B, Stanford, C, USC, or D, Caltech?
So rich white people, Californian universities. UCLA.
That is correct for a point.
That I agree with you. Rush Hour 3 is garbage. Absolute trash.
14
But bad
to
guy's
9.
awesome.
14 to 9 is the score going into round 3. Round 3 is our mastery round. You guys each gave us a category you love. We're going to start with Kaiser. Bill, you can ask Kaiser his questions in acting Oscars.
Fucking super. If you are ready, Kaiser, for your 2-point question in acting Oscars. Cool. I'll take that as a yes. All right,
Yeah,
for
so
2
yes.
points.
Sorry.
What movie marked the milestone of Meryl Streep being nominated for acting Oscars in 5 different decades?
The Iron Lady.
That's correct for 2 points.
I
All right.
the answer.
We need to hit
If
this.
you get this
3
right, you do
points,
tie it up.
and then we'll go back over to Rue. So here's your 3-point question. Who has/had been nominated for Best Supporting Actress the most times with no wins?
Agnes Moorehead.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Thelma Ritter.
That's fair.
Okay. So here it is, your 5-point question. To date, how many acting Oscar nominations have been given out to actors or actresses who were deceased at the time of the ceremony? We will give you a little extra time for that one.
Deceased.
You will need to answer in 5, 4, 3.
Repeat the
2.
question.
Absolutely.
First repeat.
To date, how many acting Oscar nominations have been given out to actors or actresses who were deceased at the time of the ceremony?
I mean, 6 is nominations is not going to help me, so I'm going to say 6.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Amaru Moses. The correct answer was 9. Chadwick Boseman, James Dean got 2, so that's 3. Gene Eagles, Peter Finch, Heath Ledger, Ralph Richardson, Spencer Tracy, Massimo Troisi, all dead when the Oscar ceremony happened. But with that being said, we'll drop Amaru backstage briefly. We'll bring in Cody. Guys, definitely tough spins today. It really did. It could not have gone worse on spin. But I mean, played well regardless. You were way ahead after round 1.
Yeah, I mean this game is decided heavily. I mean, with what you put on the wheel. I mean, so at that point in time, it just fell right into Rue's hands, and Rue was able to capitalize. And just 2 tough questions. Like, I mean, I would consider Kaiser really strong at acting Oscars. It's just like now I think we know like the limits of the category for 3 and 5. So maybe retooling of that. But overall, I think he played really well as what he could do. Like, I mean, who's the real winner here? Like, he sat back and didn't watch Chris Tucker films, and Rue knew Chris Tucker films. Like, I know I don't like to like play the moral card, but like when his life is over, I think this is like a victory he can hang his hat on. Like, I did not watch Chris Tucker comedies, so I mean, you know, it is what it is. But Rue played a really good game when he had to. Like, he didn't have to answer in round 3, and he carried a lead with opponent's choice. So at that point in time, you build the wheel, it can screw your opponent pretty well. And they did a smart strategy of taking Spinner's Choice and taking Geek and leaving that there. Because once that's gone, I don't know what you give him and where he could struggle as much as he did. So we'll be back. Rue got the win. Rue's a great guy. Hobby sucks, but not as bad as Jack. But yeah.
That being said, Kaiser, last words.
I mean, you know, round 3 is what it is. I think that 5-pointer is an insane question, but you have to expect that because it's a 5-pointer. So yeah, now that I know what kind of 5-pointers to expect, I probably wouldn't be picking this as a suggestion again. So that's one thing that I would. Yeah.
All right, guys. We'll see you again soon. And you definitely had a teams match recently as well. So, but we'll see you soon, guys. Cody, we'll probably see you sooner.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll bring in Javi and Amaru. You know, strategy-wise, probably the best strategic game I've seen so far. Bill, would you agree?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah.
Hard
Chris
to
Tucker. Chris Tucker coming in for the win again, and I love it. Let's go.
Javi,
yeah. How do you really feel?
How does it feel, Javi?
It feels good. Obviously we got very lucky. Spinners and opponents is there's a lot of luck there. But that said, if we choose poorly or he doesn't know his strengths or I don't know, I think it's a different game. And I think he was strategic on A, what he puts on the wheel, but B, what he takes. Because we could go with a strength level post 1995 Chris Tucker, which I'm sure Amaru would have done great. But as Cody said, what do we give Kaiser after that? So yeah, I think Amaru's playing great. I'm glad he's my team partner because I did not play well. I don't know if this airs before or after, actually. Doesn't matter. You'll edit that out either way.
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
But yeah. No, it's great. I'm really happy Rue won because he puts in a lot of work.
Yeah, I love being able to just come into the overall matches and just come in, have some fun. The wheel has been kind to me all year, everywhere. I've had it like some bad spins here and there, but it's been very nice, and I appreciate it. So yeah, and being able to choose round 1 categories to go into round 2. So getting Geek in there, I was very happy about it, and very happy I was able to get this win.
All right, well, we'll see you guys soon. I believe we owe you guys a team match as well, so you'll be back before
Absolutely.
you know it.
Also, Rue, before you go, now that you want to know, who would you like to face?
Me and you will play at some point in life.
It's bound to happen eventually. I think
Sometimes.
it's got it.
Sometimes.
Like
it's you're the debate, Geek, You may not want to do geek, I know that, but still, geek here, wherever. I want to play
I will
Bill.
have you
we've never
know.
played.
I will have you know. I am competent at geek.
You are very.
He is
I forgot your year has been great, but I want to play you just because we've never played each other in anything. So
Well, if I wasn't 0-1, maybe we'd have that happen. But anyway, so thank you very
We'll
much.
try to make it happen, guys. We'll talk to you guys very soon, and we'll wrap it up today. I think I said all I'd say. Incredibly strategic match. Amaru showing what brought him to the dance, and he danced with it. Final words, Bill.
No, I mean, Kaiser was playing fantastic. It was exactly the kind of round one I would expect from him, going almost perfect. And then just snake bitten luck in round two, which has befell any one of us. Rue was very smart to take a category he knew he could take and then leave his strength that he knew Kaiser didn't like. And, Kaiser's strength being very data heavy, the questions for 3 and 5 kind of got a little insane, and it happens to the best of us. But, no doubt Kaiser's coming back because he's fucking fantastic. And we'll see Rue again. Absolutely. Good time over.
All right. Well, I have nothing more to add. So, Bill, hit him with that catchphrase.
Well, first, buy our shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because we are landlords.
landlord
Also,
shit.
like, subscribe, all that call to action stuff. So with that, on behalf of John, on behalf of Rue, on behalf of Cody, on behalf of Javi, on behalf of Kaiser, and all the wonderful folks here behind the scenes, it has been fun. Have a good night and hit the button, Frank.